and it's going right here. A number written with words, and when we write the number 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, we're going to write it 123,789, and it's going right here in this second box that you have. Take a moment, make sure you have that down. Please press pause, because I'm not sure how long it takes each of you to write that. Our third definition of today is expanded form. It is a way to write numbers that shows the place value of each digit. So it's going to go right here, your super duper definition. Oh, because it's backwards, I'm a little lost. Okay, it's going right here. And then your example is going to go right next to it. I know it's hard to see this, but I'm going to show you what I mean. So if I have 120,000, notice that this is 100,000 for 120,000. 20,000. Remember the number is 123,000 for the example. So here's the 3,000. 700. Oh, I'm missing my 89. Oh, blessed be. Let me just put that in there. I apologize sincerely. This should have plus. Let me see if I can do it. 80. My touch screen's kind of touchy. So let me see if I can do it with this screen. Let's see here. Okay, with my pointer. Oh, this will be much better. So I have plus. Whoa, I'm not sure what happened. I hope I can edit this out. If I can't, I apologize. I honest to goodness do apologize. So let me see about this. And let me see if I can just write in there 80. There we go, plus 9. Even my thing down here does not have the 8. Well, that's silly. I'm only human, right? So make sure that that is accurate. Our next vocabulary word is hopefully going to come soon. I think I need to go back to just the mouse. There we go. And it is periods. And periods are where the numbers are divided. And they are divided by every 3 numbers. There is a comma. We use a comma to talk about the periods that a number has. These are the thousands periods, and these are the ones periods. So that is going on here. Numbers are divided into periods, and they're separated by commas. And then on here, we'll go that example that we have right there. Each period has 3 place values within it, and you might want to note that down if you have enough space on there. If not, I understand, but you should definitely know that, because it will be a question that is asked of you. There are the ones in that ones period, the tens in that ones period, the 400s in that ones period. That one has a 0 in the 1000s, a 9 in the 10,000, so we represent that as 90,000, and a 6 in the 100,000s place. So we're not going to do this, so I'm going to run through it. Fast. There we go. Do not use the word and when you're writing whole numbers. It will only ever be used with decimals. So here's my example. When you are writing and talking, notice there's a bunch of ands inside here. It says and, right? And. So we don't ever want to have those ands. It reads 690,492. Notice I didn't say and at all. Be careful with that. Inside your foldable, there's a space that looks similar to this. You're going to follow along and complete it as is. My standard form example is 25, 943. Remember, standard form is when there's a number written with one digit for each place value. Sometimes this is 0, but there's always a number. If you did not get that in standard form, there is the number again. Please press pause and make sure it's there. If at any time you need to, press pause so that you can write it down. The word form of this is 25,943. So keep that in mind, 25,943. That's going in your word form example, 25,943. To make it into a model example, we're going to use these blocks. I have lots at the back of the room if you want to use them for some of the other activities. But we're going to use them with pictures on the virtual piece digitally. So this big one here, he is my thousands unit. He's a big fat block. Here's my hundreds units. 10 of these hundreds fit into that. Then I have a tens unit, who's a long skinny one, and one ones unit. In my example, I have 25,943. So I'm going to need not 25 of these blocks. So in your example, draw one block and write multiply by 25 so that you know that. Then you need this 100 piece and multiply it by 9. A 10 piece and multiply it by 4. And a 1 piece and multiply it by 3. So that you know you have 25,943. Last but not least is my favorite expanded form. So I think about what 25,000 looks like. That is 20,000 and 5,000. Yes, I said the word and for the word plus because that's what I kind of put in between there as a plus. So I have 20,000 plus 5,000 plus 943. And if I stuck this all into a calculator, I should get that same answer that came. I should get the answer as reflective of the standard form. Make sure you glue this into your notebook and then continue on. There are some more notes, but you will do them directly in your notebook. So press pause, go get the glue stick and get it glued in. You're going to take your foldable and we're going to work on the inside. We're going to have a new number and it will be labeled your foldable as such. Let me see if I can get it to move. Standard form, word form, model, and expanded form. And we're going to fill in each section as we go. The number that we're going to use in standard form is 25,943, and that's going right here where it says standard form, or well, yours will. Remember that standard form is a number written with one digit for each place value. I'm going to move myself somewhere out of the way, but that seems kind of difficult. Oh, can I shrink myself? Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. So then we're going to look at word form of that number. Please use your technology to help you spell when we're moving forward. It's really important that you spell some of these things really correctly in order to earn full credit. And since you have the technology in front of you, you can do speech to text. So 25,943 in word form is 25,943. Notice there's a comma right between. Let me see. There's a comma right here. Make sure that comma stays there. It's really good for and useful, and it's supposed to be there. All right. That is going in that space right there. Ooh, I do not know how to take that off of there, so let's see what I can do. All right, okay. So make sure 25,000 with a comma, 943 goes in your word form example. Our next example is the models. So we use place value models. I have some at the back of the classroom. If you come to some work that you would like to use physical models for, I have some. You'll be using them to create some examples in one of the activities in this section. So that big block that's right here, that big block, those are thousands units. You've seen them when you were younger, but we're using them in high school as well because we're going to be looking at them in a different manner. These are your hundreds. There's 100 little ones in there. There's a 10 in this long skinny one, and then a 1 on the one piece. And I do have some at the back of the classroom if you would like to use them. So in our example, oh, ignore that 1, 2, 3 that's up here. Just ignore that came from something else. I apologize. We have 25,000, so I need 25 of these 1,000 blocks. I need 9 of these hundreds for 900. I need 4 of these 10s for 40, and 3 of these 1s. So on your paper, you're going to roughly draw this picture and times 25. This picture and 9. So please make sure you have this picture roughly drawn on your paper. It doesn't have to be exact. You don't need a ruler. Just make it work. Then we will look at the expanded form of this number. 29,943. An expanded form says 20,000. So I need to find 20,000. So I'm going to write in big numbers. Plus 5,000, that's 25,000. Plus 900, plus 40, plus 3. That's an expanded form. So I'm going to pull out and stretch that number. And it's going to my expanded form example. Take a moment, make sure that you have this all written down. Make sure you glue this foldable into your notebook, and you may continue with the next set of video. The next video set has more examples from me, or you may move forward. That is